Yes, it's your boy
Hello.
Jizzle on this. Guys, we're going to go
Hey,
on the
Wagwan.
13 minutes. Gisuñ la.
Bilai. Now I'm actually on my way traveling. I'm coming back from Senegal.
Hold on,
But
Manolo.
I
Jizzle,
had to. I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss out. You know
you
what I
can't
mean?
miss. Let me add that volume.
I'm over.
Yeah. I mean, it's been amazing. Wow, look at you. Everyone was waiting for the star to come. Look at we're at 300 now. I mean, thank you guys.
Hey,
Come
my
on
people.
board.
My people.
The star is in and everyone is just coming. That's the spirit. Okay.
Rah, man.
But you know,
Rah, rah,
thank,
rah.
thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing this. I know we've been trying for a very long time to have this, and finally we have you. Thank you for
Yeah.
agreeing to do this with us. Thank you.
It's a great pleasure. It's a pleasure. The pleasure is mine, actually.
What have you been up to?
Gaiba.
You said you're traveling right now. Where are you coming from? Bojoge.
I'm coming from Senegal right now.
Wow, wow.
Gee, but I'm almost home, innit?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm at the bottom of the
Yeah, yeah,
business
yeah.
here. So now I'm finally going back to my hometown.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure they miss you already. So you can say
Yeah,
hi to your fans. They've been waiting. They said, "Wait, I can give you all the time in the world to prepare."
yeah,
that
for
this is the number
sure.
one, and he needs to prepare. So there you go. Say hi to
Let
them.
me, let me get my
Yes.
shades off. Hey, assalamu alaikum. Smagay, my people, namul, animbara. I'm saying greetings to everyone, each and everyone locked in right now, streaming, and just gotta say, keep it locked, don't move. Me and my girl about to have a very nice discussion, and it's gonna be interesting. So just stay right there, and let's go with the flow.
Let's go with the flow.
You know.
Yes. So, guys, if you have anything, just leave them in the comment section. I've been seeing most of your comments already on the post. So we are
Yeah.
keeping track of those, and we'll put some of them. I mean, it's a lot, so we'll try as well to just put some of to just send some of the questions to him. So that he can answer. So that is Jizzle, guys. Jizzle is Afropop musician, Afropop artist from the Gambia, the smiling coast of Africa, well, the land of the scorpions. And
Yes.
well, he's been doing quite a lot in the music scene. And the Gambia started quite a while back, which he would definitely talk about. And he's also been nominated in numerous awards, even in international stage as well. Nationally, we can't even go there. You've done quite a lot in that realm. So, but before we go into your music and talk about your upcoming projects and just general issues, I am going to start with first a very fun segment with you so that your fans can connect a little bit more with you and just get to see the side of
Okay.
you that is normally not out there. Are you
Okay.
ready?
Okay. Okay. I'm super ready. I'm super ready. I'm super ready. Let's
That's
get it.
the
Let's get it.
spirit. So let me
Let's
start off with,
go.
with, with, with the first question, okay? I've got like five of them. And the first one
Yeah.
is, have you ever had
Yeah.
a performance where you forgot the lyrics or played the wrong chords? Spill the beans on your most
Yeah.
cringe-worthy musical moment.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Of course, yes. I think that I'm sure. I'm sure that happens to every artist. I think because one time I'm not gonna mention the name. I was performing with this artist, and then he did the same thing, and I couldn't understand. I didn't understand how that happened, but then it happened to me too. So I'm like, maybe because we have so much in the head. Sometimes it's not even your fault. You know, it happens to every artist. You can't control it. It happened to me once, twice, more than 3 times. But then I get back on track. So the audience, you don't get to notice that something went wrong. I don't know if you
Really?
understand.
So you were able
Right.
to
Yeah.
maneuver without the audience.
Yeah. Just come back in the sound, blended with something like a melody or
That's a
yeah,
pro act.
strategies. Yeah. You need to have strategy. You need to have strategy because sometimes on the stage there's so many things that happen.
Yes.
But if you don't have like strategy, sometimes you don't like people will be like, yesterday he did it. But for me personally, it happened to me, and I think it's normal.
Your fans are laughing laughing. I mean, yeah, thanks for being real with
Yes,
that.
no, no,
I mean,
no, be
yes,
machine.
it's normal. It's just about how you are
Yeah,
able to come back from that. So once you're able to maneuver, I think that's a pro act.
like for instance, you'll see someone fell off on stage and then act like it's a dance move. You have to always be ready for that.
Real.
Like flexible, for sure, for sure, for
So
sure.
let's go to number two. Number two is any
Yeah.
wardrobe malfunctions on stage. What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you while rocking the stage?
I think one time I was performing and my pant I had a problem with it down there, because I was trying to jump around a lot, and then all of a sudden I heard this funny noise. But then one of my friends noticed it, and then they told me that. But then I was like, it's all right. Me, I don't really. I can perform with that throughout, and that's what I did. Until after the performance, I went home with it and I took it out and threw it. That's normal. Like me, I'm not. I don't know. I'm different. I don't really, Yeah, it happens. It
Honestly,
happens.
it's been happening. It's been
It's
happening
been
a lot recently. So, I mean, even the global stage, you've seen a couple of those things happen, really. And you people get so excited. I'm excited. Halang ko feeling yefi. I'm gonna dagate. Your sound.
like something like that. You've been anticipating to wear the clothes, and then all of a sudden you wear it. You hear
You know.
things go wrong, but it's normal. It's normal. Sometimes mistake it will be like that.
Oh, for real, for real. And so the third question is, we've all had those oh no moments. What's the
Yeah.
biggest blooper you've experienced during a live show? How did you recover from it? I know you've just mentioned, missing some of your lyrics, but what's your biggest blooper?
Well, I think it was in 2019 when I had a show at the stadium. And all of a sudden we had problem with our sound system because when I got on stage, the tension was too much. So fans even don't push on there. When I had like most some of the fans got to like unplug the cables from the speaker, so we wasn't having like good sound
Oh my
system, and then
God.
it kind of ruined the show for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Everywhere was quiet, but then thank God I was able to make the fans, none of them
Oh,
leave. I was able to, make them stay, like, coming in front of the stage, trying to calm them down, tell them that everything was going to be fine. And then all of a sudden I started crying. That was the first
yeah.
time I cried in
Someone is
public,
saying it.
I
Delzo
cried
said
in
Jizzle
public.
was crying.
I was crying like a baby,
Oh,
like my friends were coming to me, like I was shaking because this was like something I saw as a level up for me, because it was like everywhere. The show was everywhere. People were mad about the show, and
oh
before the show, I knew I sold out like 10,000
my
tickets, so I
God.
knew it was something big for me that night. So getting on stage and all these things happening, I'm like, God, in my head, I'm like, God,
What
what
have I
I
done?
done? Yeah, like, wow, where's the problem come? But alhamdulillah, things didn't go bad.
Yeah.
We came back, and like I said, with the strategy, we made sure we had the fans enjoy themselves, and it was history. Still now it's history.
Yeah.
2019, finally the concert, big sold out. Ever since after then,
Your
alhamdulillah.
fans in the comment section are saying that they also cried. So it looks like some people cried along along with
Oh,
you.
oh. Even Samba Pussy, he looked at me, my
Oh.
friend from Senegal, he looked at me and like he was giving me that face like, oh man. And BMJ was also telling me, bro, don't cry. They were all like standing next to me. It was a very horrible experience, but it's life, it comes
Yeah.
at any time. You don't
I
know.
know.
It can happen to
The
me,
best
it can
is how
happen
you
to the
get,
next man.
how
Yeah.
you recover from this, and you have a loyal fan base that understood that and they cried along with you, and you were able to come back bigger. That's the
My
most
fans,
important thing.
to be honest, my fans that night, they gave me the ginger. Like, even though the thing was off, I was hearing Jesus, Jesus,
Oh,
Jesus, Jesus. Like that was making me. Then I started crying. I'm
yeah.
not emotional.
I can
I'm not.
imagine. Now let's
You
go to
know.
number four. We're almost there. Confession time, okay? Any songs you
Yes.
secretly love, but would be totally embarrassed if your fans found out that it's on your playlist?
Song.
Embarrassing
Mostly,
one.
I um, I'm not sure though. I'm not really sure because if it's something that's gonna embarrass me or make me feel embarrassed, I wouldn't. Yeah, I'm not sure. But then I listen to good music. It doesn't matter who is singing it. Even if my friend doesn't like it, as long as I
Yeah.
like it and I think it's good, I just listen to it.
Well, I know some
You know.
people
So,
who still listen to their childhood Bernie songs, so apparently they'll be embarrassed to play
oh
this.
no, I do. I do. I have this. I didn't get the question right. I thought you meant
No,
something else.
I mean,
But yeah, of course I have the. I didn't get you. I didn't get you. My
yeah,
bad.
it could
My
be
bad.
any
My bad.
song
Sorry.
that you think, when people know you listen to right now, you would feel embarrassed.
It's this song, Yak Elskade. I did it
Which
in
one is that?
2009. Yak Elskade. I even had to remove it from my YouTube because I feel shy. I get shy when I like. Oh no, this can't be me.
It's normal. Okay, so let's go to the last one in that section. If your music had a guilty pleasure genre or artist you secretly enjoy, what would it be? Something you would never admit to your diehard fans. Guilty pleasure.
No, no, I don't have it.
Mm.
No, no.
You don't have any artist that you secretly enjoy?
I think like I said, I enjoy myself
Yeah, okay.
more. Enjoy myself more than I enjoy anybody else. Like I'm my fan. I'm
Your
my
own
own
biggest
fan.
fan.
But then I listen to other artists because that's the only way forward.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Nice. So thank you for doing that section with us. So we're gonna go to our interview questions now. They're not, we're just trying to keep this as lively, as fun as possible. Of course,
My people,
your people are in the
don't
comment
move.
section shouting and yelling.
Feel free. Feel free. Feel free. Feel free. You're in the house, so feel free, my people. Feel free. Feel free.
Yes. So keep dropping your questions in the comment section. So we're still monitoring them. So, Jizzle, let's just go right into it, okay? Of course, your vocal prowess. I always say this, okay? There's a soothing melody that makes your music such a pleasant sound to listen to. I can listen to your songs even while sleeping and I won't be awake. Just tell us a
Wow.
little bit about yourself and the inspiration behind your musical career.
First of all, for some of y'all that don't know my name, I go by the name Jere Jallo. I'm a Fuller by tribe and I'm a Gambian. I was born and raised in a little town in Gambia called Bakau. You know, yes, I started my music career as a real business when in 2010, after I finished high school, 2009. That's when I started music as a real business, and I got inspired by my elder brother who was at that time doing music, and basically I spent my childhood, hanging around them whilst they were making music. So all of a sudden, I found myself doing it, and I felt I can do it because I'm getting to hear all these things and learning from them. Because at some point, I would wait until my brother goes out. So then, worry or them just learning. I'll just go on his computer, try to record myself, or do the things I saw them doing. Like I tried to do the same thing. So one day he caught me and we almost had a fight. So ever since then, I got my own computer. I made sure my dad got me a CPU. Back then it was like no laptops, it was just them things. So my dad got me that. And then I started, getting beats from him. His beats, I'll get them installed on my computer, and then I'll start rehearsing. So one day I told my friend that I wanted to make music, and he was like, "No, bro, how come you never showed any signs of doing music?" I'm like, "Yeah, but still take me to the studio, any studio. I just want to show you I can do it." And then in 2009 we made a couple of songs. That's how everything
Yeah.
started. But I got inspired by my elder brother, Breaker Valley.
Nice. Nice. So your elder brother was also an artist. I remember when we were in high school, some of the students in Laos will come and say, "Hana hamulo Jere, don't you know Jere Jere Jizzle?" And then the girls will skip their classes, study classes,
And
because we need to stay in class and go for study after
yeah,
school studies. Jizzle has an
yeah.
after school show somewhere. People are rushing to go.
Uniform party.
Uniform parties, like how was that period like for you when you were just starting your musical career back in high school and you needed to make a name for yourself when Afropop
You know,
wasn't really a thing in the Gambia back then?
right. I got lucky because I was in a very popular school one, and I was connected to the younger ones, and around the right people, So I got the right direction, and everything I was doing back then was just all right. Everything was going nice. I had a good management, and
How many albums
they were
have
supportive.
you released so far, and just how many shows can you think of?
Um, I'm on my second album, but in few days I'm gonna drop the third album, which is the Me versus Me Deluxe. It's gonna come out. So this year I promised my fans I was gonna drop 2 albums, and I'm gonna fulfill it.
Wow.
So let's say they're expecting 20 new songs all together this year and more, because I'm gonna drop even after the deluxe. I'm not gonna give no breathing space. You feel me? Like, if you understand what I'm
We're
saying.
definitely
No.
feeling choked right now.
Yeah, so I'm about to choke everyone. I'm about to choke the whole industry.
I think they're
You know.
excited. They really want to be choked. It's like they've been waiting for this moment. And I can see a couple of them even change their profile pictures already to me versus me. And that is what you're going to talk to us now. Tell us
Hell
what the
yeah.
inspiration behind me versus me is all about.
Well, I did a song called Me versus Me because me personally, I'm leaving it. So many challenges in my life. But then, despite all these challenges and obstacles and everything going on, the wahbubari, chit chat here and there, I still see myself as a competition. Like, no one is on my way. I don't see no one as a competition. The whole thing is about me. Like, it's a me versus me. You know, yeah.
And what are some of the musical contents that you have in that album? Because when you're saying it's me versus me, and you are in an
Yeah.
industry where you have a lot of people trying to do their own thing, and even the fans alone have the tendency to instigate and make life a little bit unbearable for the artists themselves. But
The,
what's the
the
message
album,
behind it?
yeah. The album basically is about my growth in music and my love life and everything that has been happening. Because if you know me, like, I'm always on the media. If it's not good, it's something else. So with all these things, I kept on focusing on what I wanted and where I wanted to see myself. And I'm still on that journey. Like, there's no one, I don't see anyone. It's just me versus me. When I look in the mirror, I see myself. So my only challenge is myself, to make myself a better person, to make myself, like, reach where I wanna, where I've been seeing myself. And this has been my challenge. This has been the only competition I've had throughout. So yeah, when you hear me versus me, it shouldn't even be long. Like, it's just me versus me. Simple.
I think that's quite inspirational, and a lot of people can very much relate to that because we are in a world where there are a lot of standards that people are trying to match up to. People are trying to, you know, do things beyond what they can contain just because so and so person is doing it. And the social
Yeah.
media has a way of just kind of propelling that to another level. And in terms of
Yeah.
what advice you would have for young people as well that are trying to find themselves and they kind of confused in the midst of the many standards that are currently before them, and sometimes you can't even blame them when they find themselves in that space in trying to discover themselves and trying to look at other people and trying to emulate what they do. But it's also important that you are able to stand out and identify what you want. So and who you are. I think that's also very important. So what advice do you have in that regard amongst all these many standards that young people are also fighting to distinguish themselves and their talents away from,
Yeah, well, in this life, you can be whatever you want to be. It's just, it only takes like belief, courage, determination, and, hard work. You know, me, myself, I had to work hard in order to be, recognized, in order to be able to sit here to, have this conversation with you. I worked hard and I believed in myself. I gave it I gave it all. I gave it my all, like 100, even when things were hard, because this happens in everyone's life. We all go through, stuff. We all come across like obstacles, but, always keep in your mind that this is why I'm doing it. No matter what, I need to make sure I get to where I want to get to. Like, don't you have no limits. Just keep going, believe, and don't complain. Just keep going, believe. You'll get where you want to get to. It's just hard work. There's no shortcut to it. There's no,
internet issues there, but Jizzle can just come back in and we will add him back to the conversation. We know that the network issue sometimes is not the best over there, so we'll do our best to add back. So just come in again and I would add you back in. Ask him about his collabo with Kiss Daniel. Okay, that's a big, nice one. Ask him when is he going to have some artists. I think a lot of you are very interested in the kind of collaborations that Jizzle would have in the coming in his album. I don't know, maybe that's something he would tell us, whether he's got a collaboration coming up. Okay, he's back. And let me just add him quickly to the chat. Okay. Sorry about that.
So as I was saying, like, just keep going.
Yeah.
How much the reason why you're doing it? Because motive, So, the motive, make it happen. You can be, like I said, you can be whatever you want to be in this world. Everyone that you see on TV or you hear about came from nothing. So you can do it. You can also be that person that came from nothing all the way like up there, and making headlines all over the world. It can be you, it can be me, it can be him, it can be anybody.
That is what makes a successful story, actually. Coming from nothing, but knowing where you come from, and then using that as an inspiration, to be something better. That is what makes a story. So I think that's important. So if you look at the Gambian scenario right now, and all of us young people just trying to make something for ourselves out there, what would you think has been the biggest obstacle that is hindering young Gambians or just young Africans from just realizing their talents and their potentials, putting that into a useful gain for themselves? Looks like Jizzle is stuck again. Yeah, I think the internet is really bothering him down there. But I'm sure he'll be back very soon, so don't go away. We will soon wrap up the conversation as well, so don't go away. You want to be here till the end. Love from Ethiopia. Thank you so much for tuning in, Ethiopia. Collab with Kiss Daniel and Popcorn. Okay, I'm gonna ask him that. Collab with Remo. Wow. Nice ones. Let's do a collab. Ask him about his love life. He has already said that in his upcoming album, which is Me versus Me, he spoke about his love life as well. So everything that you need to know about that is in the album. Me versus Me is basically about him, Jizzle, his life, what he's been through. Everything is in there. So you can definitely, okay, I'm gonna accept him now. Again, he's back. Yes.
Sorry.
Are you there now? Sorry about that.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Okay. So I was just, if I'm going to repeat that question again, and, you know, just talking about how every one of us young people are trying to make something for themselves out there, you know,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
you're going to talk about the biggest obstacle that's hindering the Gambian youth or even
Yeah.
the African youth right now, what would you say that is?
I think we lack opportunities as
Okay.
youths, you know, like the youths need, because most of the youths are trying to leave the country to, you know, go
Yeah.
to another country to,
That's a
you know what I
trend right
mean?
now. I think that's an important point. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just because of lack of opportunities, and most of us don't get to have good jobs after, you know, all the struggle going to school, and that the system basically is you know, running the energy of the youths down. You know, that's why, you know, everyone wants to go, but you can make it here. I want this to be a message to all the youths. Like, it's it's okay to travel, but then, you know, if the government or the system is not creating opportunities or platforms for us, like we the youths, we can create for ourselves. We can. That's what I was saying right now. Like, create. We can create those same opportunities for ourselves, and we can make the country a better place, you know, to stay.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
I
have
think
that
that's
belief. I don't have that belief to go back, to go somewhere else in another country and settle there, or, you know, I don't. I'm not against it, but I have the belief that I can make it here. You know, and if I make it here, I'll create those same opportunities that are lacking, if I can, you know, to make sure I save a lot of youths from, you know, wasting their time going to find something else, you know,
yeah.
out there.
I mean, and talking about wasting life, you've seen recently how young Gambians died in the along the Mediterranean Sea. And, you know, I
Not
said we
worth
are
it.
going to talk about this. I even saw that you put up a post about it just today. You know, it just shows the gravity of the issue right now. And young
It hurts
people are
me a lot.
refusing to sit back, you know?
It hurts
How
me
do
a
you
lot
see the
because
phenomena? Mm.
it hurts me a lot because most people I know went through the same, you know, trip, and some of them didn't make it back alive or didn't make it there alive, you know. So it's really stressful because of the same thing, because of lack of, you know, job, or there's not much, you know, funds coming in or out, you know. So everyone is just stressed. Basically everyone is stressed, you know. But then you don't have to put that pressure on yourself. Benga them, you know, def lo hamne, it's gonna make everyone feel bad, you know.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know.
just keep gomal sa bopa rek, you know.
Mhm.
Government bi su nekkee create opportunity pour ñun ñu create some opportunities. Like, there's a lot you can do in Gambia. I believe there's a lot you can do in Gambia. Even if I wasn't an artist, I would say the same thing. There's a lot you can do in Gambia, you know. So it's not worth it going through this whole thing.
Do you
It's not
see the
worth it.
trend? Do you see that trend changing anytime soon? The fact that, you know, we've seen all these opportunities that came, the likes of the YEP, you know, and all these EU programs that came to the Gambia to empower the young people and give them entrepreneurial skills, or even the finance to start something. But then
Yeah.
it's like a year or two after some of those projects ended, we are seeing these huge numbers wasting in the Mediterranean. So do you see this trend changing anytime soon? What do you think? What will it take?
Um, I just pray so. I hope so. Like, I hope there's a change soon, and I hope all these things get to stop soon, and, you know, everybody gets fine and life goes on. It's not really. I don't see it as something that has to be done. If I know someone, or even my enemy, I wouldn't let you go through that. You know, it's just going alone is stressful. Not getting to eat properly. You know, like the videos I watch on.
They died of starvation, you know,
Yeah,
starvation along the
some
way.
people, I swear, like, it's really stressful. It's really stressful. Like,
Oh, looks like Jizzle's network is misbehaving again. I'm sure he will be back very soon. We all know how the network situation can be down there. So yes, please hop in again. Let me add you back, and then we will soon wrap it up, obviously. Thank you all so much for sticking around. Stick around still. We are at the last part of it. We will soon. Yes, Jizzle is there. Are you there? Yeah, I mean, it's quite a lot to digest. It's quite a lot to digest, and it's so sad. We just hope that something can be done in this area as soon as possible before it gets even worse. People are saying that I'm a lot of gore, so they can be and gore evening a day, you know.
You know,
It's a
bu leen dem ngeen
problem.
bàyyi ñu fii nii toog leen fii nii mun na ñu enjoy suñu dëkk bi ñu defar suñu dëkk bi ñu liggéey ñu dem ñu liggéey you know.
You know, but then in terms of you going forward, Jizzle, your music and how you hope in your own way that you can also change lives and make lives a little bit better for the young people that are around you. What are your plans for the future?
I have a lot in my list. You know, first of all, I'm gonna have a big as my dream is to have a big record label that is gonna
Nice.
serve us. That's gonna serve as a gateway for the upcoming artists, because I know as an upcoming artist, it's not easy, especially in a
Someone
place
is
like
already
Gambia.
crying in the comment section saying, Jizzle, sign me. So I think that's a great,
You know,
that's a great one.
in a place like Gambia, it's hard to be. I think it's everywhere. You know, it's hard to get people hear you or to be heard. You know, you have to go through a lot of, you know, ups and downs, disappointments. You know, back and forth. You know, and I've been through this, and I've seen my colleagues, you know, experience a similar case. You know, so I thought of, you know, having a record label in the future that's gonna make it easy for every artist that is coming up. Like, it wouldn't be anything like complicated. It's just gonna be a gateway. If you want to work, you come. We will have like a mini music school wherein you can learn whatever you want to learn, what kind of instrument you want to learn. You can just, you know, get in with the program. And also I want to open companies different aside the music. I want to have a businessman, you know, carry on the side, you know, like just have things going on for me. And I think that will create job opportunities for the youth, because I'm going to be working with the youth in anything I do, and in anything I'm going to be doing from now until, you know, it's going to be with the youth and making sure I empower the youth, because I'm all about youth empowerment, you know.
Empowerment.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's definitely a great one because that's what you're passionate about, and it's the easiest place to start from, obviously. So I am going to quickly read some few comments from your fans that were posting on the picture post. They said
Yeah.
I should ask you a lot of questions. Someone is even asking, when are you going to get married?
Uh, yeah, I'm planning on, I'm actually planning on
So
getting
that means
married soon.
there is someone. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
yeah, oh yeah, there's someone, come on, there's someone.
Definitely.
A big man like me though.
What a big
There should be someone. I
I
need to
shouldn't
be
have
well
asked.
taken care of, you know.
I can see that the man is so happy and choking us with songs. Why not?
For sure. So
So,
yeah.
another question is ask him how many videos are on the way, and ask him, did TKTN have a video?
Yes, the TKTN, we're shooting it right now. We are supposed to do the last scene on Sunday. You know, due to the European tour, I was meant to do some videos, but because I had a long tour and I was so busy and the schedule was just mixed up, how we planned it and how we did it was different, you know, in a good way though. But now, Alhamdulillah, I'm back in town and I'm in the mood. I want to drop like as much as possible. So I'm shooting They Know the Name video, and I've shot another one that hasn't been out yet. It's gonna come as a surprise. You know, the song is not even out yet, and I'm still shooting. I've like shot a couple of videos. So I don't want to say any figures right now because I know I'm not stopping. I'm gonna drop more videos. So what I have to say is, Harlan correct.
Yeah,
Very soon.
very soon. Okay.
So just wait for it. I have good music, good videos coming out for the fans and the Gambian music lovers, and I promise everyone is gonna love it. You know, the work is gonna
Nice.
be worth it, and the wait is gonna be worth it. I know they can't wait. People are just hitting my DM every now and then. Yo, when is the deluxe coming? Because I promised them I was gonna drop it around August, but then I wanted to add a few more songs. I wasn't satisfied, you know, so I had to push the release date, you know, in front. But now I'm satisfied. I can say I'm satisfied. And when I'm
Yeah.
satisfied, they're gonna be satisfied.
They
So give them your
definitely.
satisfied.
Someone is saying, "Oh, Ginger video with Vivian." You have a song with Vivian. You've not done a video yet with her.
Yeah, because mom time it due to her busy schedule.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
At that time I'm on new one America at that time, going back and forth tours.
Yeah.
So you know, none of it.
Oh,
But
okay. So you
hopefully
did
if
a
there's any
Europe.
chance.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I'm
Sorry,
gonna
I'm
work on
just
that.
kind of going over the questions a little bit so that because there's quite a lot and wow, people are still here, you know.
My
But
family, my family, my
your family
family,
is sticking with you. They're so
my
loyal.
family. I love you guys so much. Thanks for rocking with me.
You are just from the European tour, but someone, ML Dampa, is asking, when is he going for the American tour?
I want to actually do a world tour. That's my target right now. I want to go on a world tour. I want to go everywhere. East Africa, West Africa, anywhere my legs can take me. That's what I'm working on right now. But America, I'm gonna come very soon, inshallah. Yagatut, my UK people, you're gonna see me as well. You know, and Canada, I'm gonna try to be everywhere, you know, because I know my people are everywhere. And that's what I'm about. I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna come entertain you.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Ibra Saidili is asking, are you planning any major collab with high profile artists? Yeah, like Mr. Easy and like some people, they've brought in a couple of names, Rema, all of this. Well, which ones are your biggest collabs right now that you're proud of right now?
All of them. Vivian is a big artist, legendary status. Mr. Easy is big, Stone Boy, all of them is huge to me. That I was like, wow, I can't even believe I've done, because I didn't see it coming, you know. With the Vivian, it was through Abbas and we got to do 2 songs and she liked them. She was okay with me releasing them. And Ida Samba too, the same vibe. It was through Abbas. And Mr. Easy, I worked that out myself with Yuba and my team, you know. And Stoneboy, the same thing. I worked it out with my team, and it wasn't something difficult, you know. They're nice, and working with them was really easy. So we made it happen.
I think you've got an amazing team that is doing all they can as well to make sure that, you know, it goes out there, and that's great, you know.
Big shout outs to them. Big shout outs to everybody, A&R. Big shout outs to my manager,
The plug.
the reason, and the rest of the team, you know. They really supported and they've been pushing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone Fal is asking, where do you get your melodies from? Because they're way more than Gambian level. Wow. Wow.
Spiritual. You can't know that one. That one comes anyhow. It comes spiritually. They
are way more than Gambian level. Hold on, from the you def you know sona.
That they wanna joget anyhow. My melodies just come like I'm a melody man, you know. I'm born for this, so it's not hard, no pressure. When I want to sing, no pressure. The melody just comes out. I just need to hear the right instrumentals.
They're also asking, why are you not into social media beefs with your fellow artists? Why are you not in all the arguments and the top car happening?
Because I'm definitely focused on what pays me. I'm not into all these things. I see it as waste of time, because at the end of the day, it's not a beef. I don't see it as a beef, you know, or anything. So I try to stay away from all these bad energies. I'm focused on what's putting food on my table, which is my music and my business. So if it's not be what I be, I'm not involved. You know, I don't even want to read it. Most of the things that is on social media, I don't see it. I only see what I want to see, to be honest. So, or except somebody comes to me and tell me, oh, you know, something has been posted about you, and then I'll check. I don't like feeling bad. So most of the times, these things just kills your vibe. So to avoid all these things, just avoid the whole drama. You know,
That's the
I
thing.
advise you that is watching me to do the same. Jaruko.
Jaruko.
Everybody plenty talk no they full basket.
Kodobe dawa dan tabije.
You know, practice what you preach. Me I they sing up.
Honey
You know, right.
So, Lil Mike, how many tracks are on the Me versus Me Deluxe?
We're looking at 8 at the moment. It was supposed to be less than that, but I told my guys that, you know, I'm not okay with it. I still feel like I need to give them. I'm not satisfied with how I'm feeding my fans. I want to overfeed them. No way I overload. Yeah. Because after this project, I want to focus on a lot. I want to focus on my international projects, like the guy mentioned here, big names. I want to try to work with more big names and get my name popping there, like put the flag up high. So after the deluxe, you guys can just manage and, you know, so yeah, 8 tracks, all new songs, and I did a remix with featuring 8 artists, up and coming hot artists, and it's gonna be out soon. You guys are gonna love it. I'm not gonna mention names, but 8 artists on one song remix.
Oh, they're asking whether some Gambian best artists are also on it.
Yeah, I featured only aside Hussein, I featured Mols and these various artists I just spoke about now that I have on the remix. And I have another artist that is international, but he's based in Norway. He's Gambian, Norwegian. They're called Idi and Zeno. But I done the song with only Idi, because Zeno wasn't available at the time. That one is also in the album, and it's crazy. I had it on my TikTok, and the fans were going crazy. So I decided to just have the song on my album, because I didn't have the song on my list when I was sending you for the thing. And I thought of it, like, this song can really go far, because everyone loves it. Everyone I played it to loves it. Okay. So Idi and Zeno, I have them on the album too. They're doing their thing big in Norway. Everyone knows them. Like, people vibe to them like how people vibe to me here. So I think it's a very good one too, and it's a good look for the culture, you know.
Okay. Everyone is asking, is Attack one of them? Everyone is asking this on the comment section in the live right now. They want to know whether he's one of them.
No, he's not on the album.
Okay, so the last one I would take is, where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? Where do you see your music in the next 10 years?
Just greatness. I see myself higher, like going higher. Like, this is what I'm up for. So in the next 10 years, I see myself doing big things. Probably I'll be on the BET, or I'll be nominated on the BET or something.
You were on the Afrima, was it?
I was on Afrima. Yeah, I was on Afrima in 2017.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, so that's like how many years ago? Now I'm here. I won awards from Senegal Music Award, and a lot more happened in between. So in the next 10 years, I'm hoping for, you know, more things like this, like 10,000 steps ahead. I want to go 100 steps. If I was 100 steps behind, I want to go 1,000 steps ahead. God decides. I leave everything in God's hand. But I know in the next 10 years, I'll be good. And everyone around me will be good, inshallah.
Yeah. Well, we've got still more, about 300 people still locked up here. But then before I let you go, you're going to give us an a cappella. Are you prepared for that? Give your people something to go home with. They've been sitting and waiting for you. I'm sure they will like that. Yes, clean the voice.
Yeah.
And give them something.
Everybody gets story. Everybody get problem. Oh. Many things my eye don't see. Now I'm like a hungry lion. Oh. I say many people get money. Many people get nothing. Many people dey for street. Many people dey for bed. Oh no. You life man balance. You life man balance. You life man balance. Hey, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. You life man balance. It's coming out on the album. Wait for it. It's like no balance.
At
Thank
all,
you
at
so
all,
much,
at
ladies
all.
and
Not balanced at all. Modol be kudo, todol be kudo,
you know, and this song is gonna really, it's gonna touch a lot of hearts because
Yeah.
this is what's going on. Things are, thing is just,
Mhm.
you know, upside down.
Perfect, perfect. Well, Scopy, you have right there. Thank you so much, Scorpion himself,
Thank
for
you so much.
joining us. I'm sure you're stinging hard because we've got a lot of amazing stuff coming up, and your fans are all excited. You've seen them in the comments. I could not even read all of them. Honestly, you people are amazing. You know, I'm sorry if I couldn't ask a lot that you are asking about because we have just literally 40 to 1 hour on this live, but hopefully we'll have Jizzle again in the
For sure.
future.
For
Uh-huh.
sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure.
What do you have to tell your fans if you're gonna close? Yeah.
Um, just keep supporting. Know that I love you more than you think you love me, you know. And new music is coming out very soon. Just wait for it. Turn on the, like, every Jizzle fan has to go on my profile now and turn on the bell on my YouTube, on my Instagram, anywhere you have me. Just make sure the notification is on because I don't want you to miss out anytime I drop. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you so much for having me here. And big shout outs to the 77%, you know, family. Thanks for setting this up. It's nice, and I'm so happy to be here to share my little story with you guys and my
Thank you.
experience. And you know, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you all guys for tuning in as well. To all of you, please make sure to follow the 77% on Instagram right now. Rush to our TikTok as well and
Follow them.
follow us.
Follow them. Follow them. Follow them.
Follow
Follow
guys.
them. Follow them.
We have a lot of stuff coming for you. Thank you so much, and we hope to bring you another interesting live with another interesting personality. Kufi defu dara du fi dee ñëw. So thank you, Jizzle, for sticking with us, and thank you to the entire team for making this possible. Thank you to this week's manager, Ineki, and everyone who's been in the background to making sure that this happens. Thank you all, and I'll see you another
Thank you
time.
so.
Bye-bye, Scopy. Thank you
Thank you.
all.
Bye, guys. I love you guys. Take care.
Hi, my name is Fati Elika Malushi. See you again.